This is your WW3 news. I would like to do an update on issue or thing which I covered in another video a few videos ago regarding this Bangladeshi character Brescia in one of these so-called asylum seeker hotels here in Italy. Used sexual violence on a 10-year-old girl, which with her mum, even they were hosted in this so-called structure. And one of the TV programs here in Italy, type of call it breakfast on television, Mattina Cinque, Morning 5, which is Canale 5 here in Italy, Channel 5, sorry. They were talking about this 10-year-old girl. She remained pregnant from this scumbag. I think most of us will be horrified hearing this. And the fact is, there has been cases 8 to 10-year-olds after sexual violence or sexual intercourse, they come pregnant because probably the fact where they come from, that part of the world, respect their fellow Western counterparts. They probably sexually mature a lot more faster than the others do. I remember there was a case 46 years ago, roughly. I think it was the Sun of the Mirror, which covered this 9-year-old or 10-year-old kid. She remained pregnant, and they covered the story. Of this baby mother, I should say. And how, under the eyes of Italian law, will deal with this case? Obviously, there's going to be the social services involved in the middle. Obviously, this child will be put for adoption as newborn, if it's true, and so on. And probably until the age of 18, when this child, whether it's a female or male, after 9 months is born, after 18 years probably passed, who is her parents, mum and dad. But it's a very horrifying story for the future of the child, which is on its way, if it's true, and for the baby mother. What psychological trauma she went through. And there is even, here in Italy, on these talk shows, it's a scandal. This scumbag got 5 years of using sexual violence on a girl of 10 years old. And mind you, these cases are becoming more frequent in the West than we know. Grooming gangs from the 80s, United Kingdom, Rotherham, to places like this. And in those cases, politicians, local authorities, and coppers, they kept it as a secret, not to be classified as racists. Who gives a fuck if you're racist or not? It's the truth. And it's even more worse, hiding these things from the general public's knowledge, because it only creates more mistrust in local government, various institutions as well, And don't say, it's mistrust because they don't trust us, because they don't trust you because you lied to them. You covered up serious incidents involving young girls, used as probably sex slaves, passed from one scumbag to another, and you got these illegals prowling on kids on the streets of Britain. What's even more disgusting is who is in office is not doing enough, is not doing fuck all at all. These things must be stopped. If there is a known case, start individuating the culprit. If there is evidence sufficient enough that take that person to trial, it should be prosecuted, sentenced, and have an example punishment. And it should be classified as a sex offender for the rest of his life. The problem is, these type of offenders, they change identity to them, which is wrong in a certain way, because it's a mark which you carry for the rest of your life. There is no pardon. Probably prison will give you time to make you think things out, what you've done wrong. Well, most of these people are just paedophiles, put it that way, sick in the head. This fetish obsession for youngsters under the legal age, and probably even under the below the sexual maturity, all that stuff. And you know, these grooming gangs and stuff is only the tip of the iceberg of kitty fiddlers around the world, because America is considered the country which has the most widespread pedos, child trafficking, exploitation, sex slaves in the world. And it was underneath the Biden administration. All these minors disappear, juveniles I should say, to become those things which I described a few seconds before. It's a lot more brutal and grotesque, as we hear, as these stories which I mentioned so far. This poor 10-year-old girl, she's been violated of her innocence by a scumbag from overseas. That's only the tip of the iceberg. It's more bigger. This so-called, you couldn't call it phenomenon, social problem,